Have you ever felt extremely motivated to change your life? You decide to wake up early, exercise, work on your goals, and finally become the person you want to be. But after a few days, that motivation disappears. You skip one day, then another day, and suddenly you're back to your old habits. If this has ever happened to you, you're not alone. The truth is, motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation can start your journey, but discipline is what actually changes your life. In this video, you will learn why discipline is more powerful than motivation, and how developing discipline can completely transform your success, productivity, and mindset. And make sure you watch until the end, because I will also share simple ways to build unstoppable discipline in your life. Let's begin. Section 1. The problem with motivation. Motivation feels amazing. When you're motivated, you feel energized, focused, and ready to conquer your goals. But there is one big problem with motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel motivated, other days you feel tired, distracted, or lazy. If your success depends on motivation, then your progress will always be inconsistent. Think about it. Most people feel motivated at the beginning of the year. They set goals, start new routines, and promise themselves that this year will be different. But within a few weeks, most people give up. Why? Because motivation fades. That is why relying on motivation alone will never create long-term success. Section 2. What discipline really means? Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means working when you feel tired, studying when you feel distracted, exercising when you feel lazy, and continuing to move forward even when progress feels slow. Discipline is not about feeling good. It is about doing the right thing consistently. Highly successful people are not always motivated. They simply have the discipline to continue working toward their goals, no matter how they feel. That is the difference between people who succeed and those who stay stuck. Section 3. Discipline creates consistency. Success is built on consistent actions over time. You don't become successful in one day. You become successful through daily habits repeated over months and years. But consistency is impossible without discipline. Motivation may help you start something, but discipline helps you continue when things get difficult. A disciplined person goes to the gym for years. A motivated person might start a business. A disciplined person continues working even when the results are slow. Consistency is the secret behind every success story, and discipline is what makes consistency possible. Section 4. Discipline builds mental strength. Every time you do something difficult, you strengthen your mind. Every time you push past discomfort, you become stronger. Discipline trains your brain to handle challenges. It teaches you to control your impulses and stay focused on what truly matters. Over time, disciplined people develop something incredibly powerful: mental toughness. They are able to stay focused when others give up. They keep moving forward when others quit, and that mental strength gives them a massive advantage in life. Section 5. Motivation depends on feelings. Motivation depends on how you feel. If you feel excited, motivated, or inspired, you take action. But feelings are unpredictable. Some days you wake up energized. Other days you feel tired, stressed, or unmotivated. If your progress depends on feelings, your progress will always be unstable. But discipline removes feelings from the equation. Instead of asking, "Do I feel like doing this?" disciplined people ask, "What needs to be done?" And then they do it. Section 6. Discipline creates freedom. Many people think discipline is restrictive. They believe discipline makes life harder. But the opposite is actually true. Discipline creates freedom. When you discipline yourself to manage your time, you gain more control over your life. When you discipline yourself financially, you gain financial freedom. When you discipline yourself physically, you gain health and energy. In reality, discipline is the path to long-term freedom and success. Section 7. Small disciplined actions. Change your life. Discipline does not require huge actions. It starts with small daily commitments. Waking up on time, working on your goals, reading for 20 minutes, exercising regularly, avoiding distractions. These small actions might seem insignificant in the moment, but when repeated every day, they create extraordinary results. Over time, discipline compounds into success. Section 8. How to build discipline. The good news is that discipline is not something you are born with. It is a skill that anyone can develop. Here are a few simple ways to build discipline. First, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Focus on building one habit at a time. Second, create routines. When actions become routines, they require less mental effort. Third, remove distractions. Limit things that waste your time and energy. Fourth, stay consistent. Even on difficult days, do something small that moves you forward. Over time, these small actions strengthen your discipline. Section 9. Discipline separates winners from quitters. At some point in life, everyone faces challenges. Everyone experiences failure. Everyone feels discouraged. The difference is how people respond. Undisciplined people quit when things get hard. Disciplined people continue working. They keep improving. They keep learning. They keep pushing forward. And eventually, their persistence leads to success. Discipline is often the invisible force behind every achievement. Remember this powerful truth. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is what creates lasting success. If you want to transform your life, don't wait for motivation. Start building discipline. Start small. Stay consistent, and slowly, day by day, your habits will begin to shape the future you want. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content about mindset, discipline, and success. And before you go, comment below. Do you rely more on motivation or discipline? Your answer might reveal the key to your future success.